The days after became a blur of candles, prayers, and strangers whispering words I hated. She's in a better place. God has a plan. None of it mattered. All I saw was Leah in the coffin, her face peaceful like she was sleeping, while my heart screamed that she would never wake up again. At first, I thought my family's silence was grief. Then I heard the whispers. If her brother went with her, she'd still be alive. He's careless. He let her go alone. The words followed me like shadows. I tried to ignore them, but they grew louder. One night at dinner, my mother stared at her plate, untouched. Then she lifted her eyes to me, eyes filled with pain and anger. Kung sinamahan mo sana siya, she whispered. My chest tightened. Ma, I didn't know. She slammed her spoon down. Hindi mo alam pero patay na siya. Then she said the words that shattered me completely. Dapat ikaw na lang. It should have been you instead. After that, home stopped feeling like home. My father avoided me, leaving rooms the moment I entered. My mother barely spoke unless it was to cry. I stayed in my room, barely eating, barely sleeping, replaying Leah's last smile over and over. What if I went with her? What if I stopped her? What if I was a better brother? The guilt ate me alive, and my family's blame made it worse, until I started believing I deserved the hatred. Then one afternoon, Leah's friend came to our house. Her name was Mara. She was crying, holding a folded piece of paper. She gave me this, Mara said. She told me to give it to you if something happened. My hands shook as I opened it. It was a letter, para kay Kuya. My eyes blurred as I read. I know you'll blame yourself, but please stop. You were never the reason I was sad. You were the reason I stayed strong. If they blame you, don't believe them. Promise me you'll live. I broke down. I cried harder than I ever had in my life. Because even in death, my sister was still protecting me. That night, I read the letter to my parents. My voice trembled with every word. When I finished, the room fell silent. My mother started crying again, but this time it wasn't anger. It was regret. I'm sorry, she whispered. I was drowning, and I tried to pull you down, too. My father hugged me for the first time since Leah died. His arms were tight, desperate, shaking. We lost her, he said. But we almost lost you, too. The pain didn't disappear after that. Some nights my mother still cried herself to sleep. Some mornings my father stared at Leah's picture like he was waiting for her to come back. And some days I still blamed myself, even though I knew Leah wouldn't want that.